It's about 82 degrees and sunny right now in Cooperstown, New York. I checked, and right about this time, the Hall of Fame induction ceremony would be well underway. Not quite done, but we'd be out there. The Hall of Fame itself is open. You can go visit today, but back in April, the Hall postponed the ceremony until next year, as the thought of getting 80 to 100,000 people together this summer seemed unwise given the virus outbreak. Now, it makes sense, but it is still another thing we've lost. We'll get through it. This is not tragic, but this was to be the biggest induction weekend ever. Derek Jeter's induction capping an incredible run for the Hall of Fame. Over the last 6 years, we've seen classes of 4, 5, and 6, and crowds regularly topping 50,000 in a celebration of baseball and our memories of baseball, a gathering of families and fans together in a small-town mecca of baseball. And this year, it was going to be Jeter, Larry Walker, Ted Simmons, and the late Marvin Miller. It was expected to bring in more than the baseball Woodstock weekend of 2007. That was Cal Ripken and Tony Gwynn broke induction weekend records, and somewhere around 75,000 fans filling the fields out there in Cooperstown. Still the largest crowd for an induction, a record that we thought would be broken this year for Jeter. Now, one thing the ceremony does is mark the passing of time. I can remember sitting on the stage with Cal Ripken during his induction weekend 2007, and he looked out, he saw a bunch of kids playing wiffle ball off to the side of the stage where we were sitting, and he looked out there and he said, "Those kids, they have no idea who I am." And we all laughed. Ripken was one of the biggest stars in the country. He was the big draw getting that all-time crowd. But those kids, as he pointed out, were 9 or 10 years old. Ripken hadn't played in 5 years. They didn't know Cal Ripken. Time marches on for all of us. And if you got to see Cooperstown, the class of baseball, on our network here today, you got a chance to see players throughout the years at their induction ceremony. And we have this image of retired players, old, going to Cooperstown. But I don't know, I was watching this and they look so young. Mickey Mantle, Willie McCovey, Bob Gibson. When a first ballot player makes a speech, he's in his 40s. They're young guys. They then take their place on the stage while the new players come in year after year after year. You know, not long ago, Stan Musial was playing his harmonica every year. Ted Williams, Yogi Berra were the old guard holding court. And now it's Hank Aaron, Sandy Koufax, Johnny Bench. Derek Jeter was to join that club today and mark his place in baseball history. As they used to say about the Brooklyn Dodgers, well, wait till next year. We're looking forward to it already.